There was once a man named Jacob who lived in the land of Canaan. Jacob was a shepherd, a wanderer, and a patriarch, whose life was shaped by the promises God had spoken to his forefathers. He had 12 sons, born of 4 women, but of all his sons, Jacob loved Joseph the most. Joseph, the son of his beloved Rachel, was born to Jacob in his old age, and the affection he felt for this boy seemed to glow brighter with every passing year. To honor Joseph, Jacob fashioned a special garment, a coat of many colors. The colors shimmered and danced in the sunlight, unlike any cloak worn by his brothers. The coat was not just a gift but a symbol, a sign of favor and distinction. When Joseph wore it, he wore his father's love for all to see. But the brothers saw the coat, and with it, they saw the difference their father made between them and Joseph. Jealousy ignited in their hearts. Every time Joseph approached, every time the coat rustled, they were reminded of the chasm between them. They could not speak kindly to him, and the seeds of resentment took root. Joseph, innocent and eager as any 17-year-old, had dreams, strange, vivid dreams that seemed more real than waking life. One morning, Joseph approached his brothers, his eyes wide with excitement. "Listen to this dream I had," he said. "We were binding sheaves of grain out in the field when suddenly my sheaf rose and stood upright, while your sheaves gathered around mine and bowed down to it." The brothers exchanged glances, suspicion sharpening their voices. "Do you intend to reign over us? Will you actually rule us?" Their resentment burned hotter. But Joseph dreamed again. This time, the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him. When he told his father and brothers, Jacob rebuked him, "Will your mother and I and your brothers actually come and bow to the ground before you?" Yet even while he scolded, Jacob quietly pondered these things in his heart. As days turned to weeks, the brothers' animosity only grew. Then, one day, the opportunity for action arrived. Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers as they grazed the family's flocks near Shechem. "Go and see if all is well with your brothers and with the flocks," Jacob said, "and bring word back to me." Joseph set out from Hebron, wearing his coat of many colors, unaware of the dangers that awaited him. When he reached Shechem, he could not find his brothers. A man found him wandering in the fields and asked what he was seeking. Joseph replied, "I'm looking for my brothers. Can you tell me where they're grazing their flocks?" The man said, "They have moved on from here. I heard them say, 'Let's go to Dothan.'" So Joseph set off toward Dothan. As he approached from a distance, the brothers saw Joseph coming. The sight of the colorful coat inflamed their resentment, and a dangerous idea took shape among them. "Here comes that dreamer," one of them said. "Come now, let's kill him and throw him into one of these cisterns, and say that a ferocious animal devoured him. Then we'll see what comes of his dreams." But Reuben, the eldest, could not let the boy be murdered. Quietly, he pleaded with them, "Let's not take his life. Don't shed any blood. Throw him into this cistern here in the wilderness, but don't lay a hand on him." Reuben's plan was to come back later and rescue Joseph, to bring him safely home to their father. When Joseph reached his brothers, his warm greeting was met with rough hands. They stripped the coat of many colors from his shoulders and threw him into the empty cistern. Its walls echoed with the sound of his cries, but there was no water, only darkness and fear. While Joseph languished in the pit, his brothers sat down to eat. As they ate, they looked up and saw a caravan of Ishmaelites traveling from Gilead, their camels laden with spices, balm, and myrrh on their way to Egypt. Judah, another of Jacob's sons, saw another path. "What will we gain if we kill our brother and cover up his blood?" he reasoned. "Come, let's sell him to the Ishmaelites and not lay our hands on him. After all, he is our brother, our own flesh and blood." The brothers agreed. They pulled Joseph up from the cistern and sold him to the traders for 20 shekels of silver. The men from Midian took Joseph away on the long road to Egypt, as his brothers watched in silence.